welcome back to my channel. For today's video I'm going to be unboxing an Asos beauty box. If you have not seen these boxes available before from Asos, they are usually released once a month, but they are never released at a set date or time. They are usually very popular and do tend to sell out within the first hour of release. So unfortunately this box I'm showing you today is now sold out, but I thought I would still do an unboxing of it because I like watching these myself when I miss out on these boxes. They are always upfront about what is contained in these boxes and you can always see all the items when you place your order. There is usually 5 items in each of these boxes and they do usually retail for £12 plus delivery. The delivery on Asos's website is £4, but if you do have the annual delivery subscription you will just pay the £12. For me personally, I don't have that, so this box did cost me £16. They did claim on their website that this box would be a saving of 78% if you were to buy all of the items contained in there. So because I was curious as to that percentage, I have actually gone through and worked out the value of each of the items contained in this box. So I will give you a grand total on everything at the end. But here is how the box itself comes. I always love the packaging of these boxes. I do have another one which I think was a hair care one that I picked up, and that was a kind of like pink tie-dye one. But this is really nice with the kind of blush shade, and I unintentionally matched my shirt to it today. That was just a strange coincidence, but yeah, really nice packaging, and it is a box that I will happily use again. I like as well that they do kind of have a really deep lid on them, so you don't need to worry about the lid falling off should you use them for future storage. I have just noticed on the side, on the barcode here, it does say the full package, so that may be the name of this box this month. Why don't we get started and see what's inside the box? Then inside it does come wrapped in really nice pink tissue paper, which I do appreciate has been kind of neatly folded rather than scrunched around it, so I can definitely reuse that. And then inside we always have one of these cards which just says go play, and then it does have a little bit of information about each of the products, so I will refer back to this for any information, and then I say I've got my prices written down separately. So the first product in here is from the brand Ciate London. This is the Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder. This says it's to provide a crease-free, soft, focused finish, lightly dust oil-prone areas using a large, fluffy brush for a soft touch matte finish. I have only been into setting powders for possibly the last year or so, and it is definitely loose powders that I prefer. I thought when I seen this was in the box, there were a few other things I wanted to try in here, so I thought I would give it a go. It does say on the side that it is delicately scented, and I presume it's going to be of coconut. I have opened up the tub, but I cannot smell anything at all. I didn't want to quite break the seal, especially just before filming, because I thought powder's going to go everywhere, but just through the kind of seal of the packaging I couldn't smell anything. And then just to show you how it actually comes, and then it does have a sifter on the top, but like I say, I've not took the seal off there yet, but just through this plastic I can't smell anything at all. I did try to get the label off before, but now looking at my botched attempt to take it off, I can now see that there's a handy little tab here which I didn't see previously. So let's see if I can smell it now and possibly not regret it. There we go. Even that was still quite hard to remove. Okay, now I can smell something, but like they do say, it is kind of delicately scented. It is just, it's very, very faint, which I do appreciate. I don't mind scented skincare, but makeup I'm a little bit more fussy with, but that does smell quite nice, and I can imagine as soon as it's on your face you wouldn't really smell it. But it is just a very, very faint coconut scent, and coconut is one of my favourite scents, so I'm absolutely fine with that. So I'm keen to see what this one's like. I do like that it says it's a soft matte finish, so hopefully it'll still look natural rather than looking like I'm caked in powder. But yeah, I'm excited to see what this one's like, and I think this might be the first thing I'm trying from Ciate London. Value wise for this powder, this is a full size product, so this is actually worth £18. So if this powder does work for me, that's already the price of the box back. The next thing in here is one of the reasons why I purchased this box, and it is a small pot of the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I do believe I have a few sachets of this in my collection, but I always feel like with a sachet you don't get a full kind of feel of the product, and it's always a pain to store them, whereas this appears to be a little tub, so I'm more excited to give this one a try. And yes, it is the cutest little tub. This just says instant turnaround moisturizer. I don't know what that means, but I'm really excited to give this one a go now because there's more product in here. I should be able to test it more in one go than having to mess around with a sachet. This is the cutest little tub, which I will definitely be saving for future possible travel use, if that is ever going to be a thing again. It just feels like it's so far out of reach at the moment, but this will be a handy jar to use for that. And then it is very full of product, which is good to see. I have heard people say that this is quite fragranced. From opening it without sticking my nose into it, I can't smell it yet, but yes, there is definitely a fragrance there, but it's not as strong as I thought it would be based on what I'd seen other people saying. It is a quite floral scent, which I don't absolutely love. I do definitely prefer a more fruity scent to my skincare, but it's not as bad as I was kind of expecting. It is that kind of floral that to me is a slight old lady scent, like it's in a lot of old kind of skincare and things. Not in an offensive way, I hope, but if you see what I mean. But I am really excited to give it a go and see what it's like, because it is a quite expensive product. I'm just referring to this little card for the Charlotte Tilbury one. I realised I didn't refer to this for the Ciate London one, but looking at this, it doesn't really say anything different. For this one, it says loaded with hyaluronic acid, rosehip oil and shea butter. This moisturiser keeps your skin soft and hydrated during the warmer months. Trust us, it's called magic for a reason. So maybe that floral scent is rose that I can smell, which I'm not the biggest fan of rose scented products, but I say it's not too overpowering, so hopefully it should be okay. So value wise for this one, the full size is 30ml for £49. So this is 7ml, and I work out that this is worth £11.43. So yeah, this tiny little tub is worth nearly £12. Again, the price of the box. So even if this one just works for you, that's kind of your money back already. So yeah, I'm excited to give this one a go and see what all the hype is about. The next item in here is something from Sleek Makeup. This is the Lip Volve Gloss Transforming Lip Topper. This is just a clear lip gloss by the looks of it, and it does actually come with a rather strange applicator. It looks like a dough foot with the kind of fluff taken off it, so it's just the plastic paddle underneath it. So I'm not too sure how that's going to go. See if you can see it in the camera. This is a product that I'm not actually sure if I'm going to open or not. I am definitely getting into glosses more at the moment, but for me personally, I do prefer a coloured gloss that is more opaque, so this isn't the kind of product I would like. I'm intrigued as to the transforming aspect of it. I don't know how much a clear lip gloss can transform, so I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to open this or not. If I don't open it, then it'll just go straight into a giveaway pot. So this is again another full size item, and this one retails for £5.99. The next item in here, and another reason why I picked this box up, is the They're Real mascara from Benefit. This is their new magnet version. It says powerful lifting and lengthening mascara, so I'm intrigued to give this one a go, and it is in the shade Supercharged Black. I don't know if it comes in any other shades, and this is the size of it here. If I'm honest, I was thinking it was going to be the travel size mini that you can purchase, but I do believe it is smaller than that. This is 3 grams of product. The full size is 8.5 grams, so I think the travel size one is about 4 grams, and it does come, I don't think it's pictured on here, but the full size comes with a kind of magnet picture thing on the top, and I think the travel size one does as well. So I did believe that this was going to be the travel size one, but it's still enough of a product for me to be able to test this mascara. If I'm honest, I wasn't the biggest fan of the original They're Real, but I am really intrigued by this one because I don't quite understand it. Let me just see if this contains any more information about it. It doesn't say, it just says Benefit's all new They're Real magnet mascara. Get ready for fake lash comments. It's that good. It does say more on the box, so I'm just going to refer to that. So it says mascara with a magnetic force that draws lashes out to extreme lengths. An extender brush with magnetically charged core pulls the magnetic mineral enriched formula up, out and beyond the tips of lashes. Extreme and powerful lift, 40% longer. There is a picture on the side which, the little asterisk that is there, it doesn't say include lash inserts, but that is a big difference, so I don't know if that's the case. I still don't quite understand the magnetically charged core thing or how that works, but when it comes to mascaras, I do prefer lengthening mascaras to volumizing, so maybe this one could work for me. A lot of my favourite mascaras are from Benefit. I do love their Roller Lash and their Bad Gal Bang, so maybe this could be added to that list, but I will see what it's like. So like I said, this isn't the travel size mini, so I've worked out the value of this one based on the price of the full size. So the full size is 8.5 grams, which is £24.50. This is 3 grams, so I work out that this is worth £8.65. I believe the cost of the travel size one is around about the £10 mark. So when I was thinking about purchasing this box, I was thinking I wanted to try the Charlotte Tilbury cream, which I didn't know how much it was going to be worth. In my head, I'd worked out that this was roughly £10, and that's how I kind of justified the box. The other 3 items to me were just kind of bonuses. But even now I know the 2 sizes of the products, even just this one and the Charlotte Tilbury one, that still covers my £16 for the box, because I think that comes to, my brain can't work that out, £11.43 plus £8.65 is about £20, is that right? Just shy on £20. Again, I've paid 16, so yeah, for these 2 products I've kind of got my money's worth in that respect, and everything else is just a bonus. The final item in this box is a full-size eyeshadow palette. This is from Morphe, and this is the 9V Vintage Rose Artistry palette. I have only tried Morphe in the Jaclyn Hill palette that I have. I've never tried one of their normal palettes with the numbers and things. So I am quite intrigued to try the formula, but generally I don't like Morphe as a brand, so I don't know if I want to try it, because then if I do like the formula, I'll want to purchase more and I don't necessarily want to support them. So this is another product that I haven't decided whether I'm going to use or not. I do definitely appreciate that it comes heavily wrapped in bubble wrap, and it is a decent sized palette. I haven't even opened this one yet, so this is genuinely my first impression. And one thing to notice straight away is that there are no shade names. They are annoyingly on this little piece of plastic, which will no doubt go missing straight away. So overall, this palette is bigger than I thought it would be. I did think this would be slightly smaller, and the pan sizes are quite large as well. Again, I did think they would be slightly smaller. So first impressions, if it wasn't a Morphe palette, I would kind of be impressed. I do really like the colour story in here. It is a smoky pinky mauve palette, which is really pretty. I don't know how much use I would get out of this palette. I don't overly tend to reach for these kind of shades. I say that as I'm sitting here wearing pink on my eyes. I do have the Naked Cherry palette on my eyes today, which I haven't actually reached for in a long time, because I feel like I'm going more towards kind of greeny type shades than pinks. I did used to wear more pinks than I do now, but looking at this palette, I don't know how much use I would get out of it. I feel like I could create some gorgeous looks with the shades, but I don't know. I think it's because I'm slightly overwhelmed by my eyeshadow collection at the moment, because I'm not getting to wear it as much. So this one, I don't know. So I'm not going to swatch it or anything, just in case I decide to pass it on. But I'm really, really on the fence. This shade up here, which is called Flourish, it looks stunning. That does look like a really gorgeous shade. Oh, I'm going to end up talking myself into using this one now, aren't I? That shade here, this sort of bronzy gold one, which is called Legend Has It, is really pretty as well. Okay, I need to shut this palette before I decide to keep it, and I need to have a think, possibly without opening it and just looking at the outside of it, which is nice and boring and not tempting at all, to see if I want to use this or not. But I do really like that they did include a full-size palette in here. I just kind of wish it wasn't Morphe. So with this being a full-size palette, this one does retail for £12. So these are all 5 items included in this Asos beauty box. I work out that the value of this box is £56.07. They did claim on their website that it was a 78% saving, and that does actually work out. If you take the 78% off, it comes to £12.33. Obviously, it's on the basis that you don't pay for shipping. Because I was sad enough to want to know, I've worked it out, and for me it's worth 71% discount because of the £16 I paid in total. I do think this is a really good box, and I think it's a nice array of products. This, I think, is only the second Asos box that I've bought, because there's always not been enough products in it for me to justify it. Yes, okay, it was mainly the Benefit mascara and the Charlotte Tilbury cream that I wanted to try, but I was intrigued by this powder. and I kind of just saw Eyeshadow Palette and press purchase. I don't think I noticed that it was Morphe, and then this lip gloss is kind of just a bonus, which I don't think I will be using. But overall, I am really impressed, and it's definitely a box that I'm going to keep an eye on each month because you do get some good deals, and this box kind of proves that. But other than that, that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thanks.